in our recent episode on AI, we got tons of questions from our listeners. Which companies are actually using AI in innovative ways beyond customer service, which we've all been. So today, what I want to do is deep dive into one such company, which is one of my favorites. It's Myntra. From Fashion GPT to Maya and My Stylist, Myntra is actually redefining how we shop for fashion. In this feature bite segment, we're sitting down with the director of UX at Myntra to uncover one, strategic insights on how Myntra is leveraging AI to stay ahead in the fashion AI tech game, the design principles behind creating AI that feels human and still relatable, and finally, I always want practical stuff, and that's how I'm going to ask Alok to share real world challenges, some of the surprises, some of the shocks, some of the wins, he's got from building cutting edge AI features. He recently came on to the show and we had a fantastic conversation wherein deep he shared some of the cool user psychology principles. So please watch after watching this, do check out that episode. Welcome back to Behind the Feature, Alok. Thank you so much for taking our time and chatting with us on AI.
Thanks. Thank you, Diksha.
So I'm going to jump right in. What was the core problem that Myntra was aiming to solve with all of these AI-driven features like Fashion GPT, Maya, and My Stylist?
Well, a lot of people are using AI because they want to use AI. That's the biggest reason. And they figure out, they're like, okay, because I had to use AI, so I figure out what features I can build around this. Our philosophy has been a little bit different. And why I say different is like, with the help of AI, we realize that things can be efficient, things can be faster. And faster could be in two, three manner. One could be that I make my work faster, my process faster. As a designer, I make my things faster. I was able to do something in 10 days. Now I can do in 2 days. That is one way of using or adapting to AI. Second way that the users who are spending time at our platform, I make their life easier with the help of AI. Of course, we are sitting here to make the life easier, to help them shop immediately, to help them check out immediately or get inspired, love the experience. That's the major thing. I tell you about one exact problem, what it is, or what it was actually, that when someone had to go for a vacation or when someone had to go for a party or something, right? People do look for the product. So just for example, if I have to go to Goa, I'll think that, oh, I have to go to Goa. What should I wear over there? But when I go to Myntra, what do I search? I'll search shirts, floral shirts, shorts, hat, whatever. So all those stuff that I can think of that is essential for going to Goa in the beach location, right? So who is doing the work here? You as a user. I am thinking what could be that product, and then ask Myntra that can you show me the floral shirt because it looks like everyone is wearing floral shirt on the beach. So with the help of Fashion GPT, we bridge that gap. Because what's happening, user is looking for something else, but searching for something else. I did not want this. I wanted to know from you the help in terms of that, hey, tell me, what do I wear in Goa? Hey, it's my sister's wedding, tell me what do I wear? It's my wedding, tell me what do I wear? This is the problem statement that Fashion GPT solves. Now you don't need to come to Myntra and search for hat, floral shirt, and pant. And I did not think, write it over there. Hey, I'm going Goa. Help me with the outfit. Hey, it's my sister's marriage. What should I wear? And it will help you with all the collections, all the examples. What we do, we share these things with ChatGPT. ChatGPT will give me all the fashion elements. Will search on Myntra and will show you the options. But all these things are happening at the back. At the front, what's happening? At the front, you asked one question. What do I wear and go? That's all. You got all the examples. So what I did, I made your life easier. I removed all the obstacles from the journey, and from your actual problem statement writing, I gave you the solution. So this was the actual user problem that we tried to solve, and we made the world efficient for the user.
So tell me something. So this is in Fashion GPT. In this case, you are trying to reduce decision fatigue, right? Ki I'm looking for it. What is My Stylist? How are you actually enhancing? Do you feel like you can use AI to enhance the shopping experience also?
Yeah, yeah. So I tell you what exactly My Stylist does, or AI Stylist does. It was earlier name was AI Stylist, then we moved to My Stylist. We realized we wanted to make it more personal, then look more technical. So what it does, it actually tells you the looks. I bought this T-shirt from Myntra. Now what do I pair it with? I got this pant. Now what do I pair it with this? The very actual problem statement of real users.
Baba, every morning I stand and I'm like, आज मैं office में क्या पहनूंगी?
Yeah,
And I suck at
exactly.
like, matching clothes. So I just wear jumpsuits. Like, can you imagine? This is my.
Yes.
Why do you have to match something when ऊपर से नीचे is one thing? So I'm quite horrible that
Still,
way.
I'm sure you might be thinking, hey, what sandals now? What footwear today? What bag today? What kind of all the accessories today? What kind of stuff will go with it? What bangles will go with today? Something still, I mean, at least for girls, this problem is way more bigger than like men. Like I am a big fan of matching my t-shirt with my shoes. So the moment I catch a t-shirt, I know which shoes. Something of this sort because that's technically in my mind now. So this is what my stylist does actually. So we help you. My stylist help you make sure that we give you the best look, and that best look could be from the product you have bought. You have already bought a t-shirt. I'll tell you that since you have bought this t-shirt, you buy these three things, pair it together. This is a perfect look. It could be like you have not bought it, you are browsing through this. Now still I tell that, hey, you are looking at this t-shirt. You know what? With this t-shirt plus this denim, this will make an awesome look. Do you want to go ahead? Now I'm trying to influence the user upsell that, okay, not only this, maybe because of this looks, maybe you get convinced. Even the other way, we went a little bit more, one more step that you have not bought from Myntra. I have this t-shirt from maybe some local store, offline store, but now I want to buy something that will go with this. I can upload the picture of my this t-shirt and ask, okay, tell me what will go with this t-shirt. I'll give you the solution. So with the help of AI stylist or my stylist, we help the user make the complete look. And I think you were talking about that. How do I make it more personalized and more human? For that, let me tell you that we trained this tool a lot. And for that, we had a lot of fashion designers who were training the tool that, hey, with this black shirt, this denim will go perfect compared to this. So we trained our model in such a manner that this can give an actual and good and better result for the users, because users choice are, I mean, at least users are customers who are at Myntra, they are very smart in terms of, if I showcase a look which looks not wow, I'm losing the trust. Hey, how can Myntra suggest me something of this, or this is something stupid? I mean, this is not something. So there's a trust we cannot break. So for that, to make that better, we even trained our model to make sure that you give the best solution, best result you can. So this is how we've been using.
So, Alok, tell me something. One is the customer side, but from a business perspective, did you see that when you added these features, both Fashion GPT and My Stylist, what are some of the success metrics that you tracked, and did it actually was it worth all of the work and the cost that went behind?
So when you talk about the metrics part here, since AI is something that I'll say it's still emerging. There's a lot of hype around this, but I think there's a lot of we all techie people feel this hype.
Yeah.
Talk about non-techie. They have no idea. They are like not worried at all about this AI. Let the AI come. लोग आते हैं जाते हैं. AI भी आया जाएगा type. They have this feeling. I mean, they are not worried at all. So when you expect a user to come and explore this AI features on your platform, this adopting that new feature is going to take some time. It's not going to be very immediately. So of course, the biggest thing what we focus a lot is more into the how many users have been using the DAU of this particular feature. How is it? Is it consistent? Is the retention good? Are people coming back to use that, so that we can see is it adding value? We focus a little bit less on the conversion part for now, because I was talking earlier as well that shaping the behavior of the user will take some time. It will not be quickly, because you made something, it's important for you, it's not important for the users. Users, if they find the value, they will come back. So majorly more into engagement part, focus a lot into making sure that people do adopt to this new feature, new AI things. They understand this new way of searching, and then so conversion is still maybe we focus, but maybe a little bit lesser compared to more of engagement, building the habit. That becomes the primary, all the metrics that we do take care.
Okay, so you're also going after adoption, which in a lot of, I think the big companies are also tracking the same. You actually said something very interesting, and I want to pick on that. Given AI is, like you said, I'm at Google, we talk AI all the time. But for people who are non-tech savvy and they are your users, more it becomes even more important for a UX designer to ensure yaar, ki the journey is intuitive, it is accessible, it's not breaking it, and this is actually you're embedding something new into, like you were talking about, right? You're breaking somebody's usual behavior. So can you share what were your challenges, and can you share some cool experiments or learnings with us?
If I talk about maybe UX designers, I mean, compared to normal work life cycle, the way you work on a maybe the way things come from PM to UX to dev to this cycle you follow, right? Here, this one thing changes a lot is that there's a big giant called AI, and you can't change that. They have certain capability, you have to live with that. So usually we start with there's a problem statement, UX will work on that, will solve the problem, and then we'll challenge the dev that hey, this is how I have solved. You have to figure out a way in the dev way to implement it, right? But here things change a little bit drastically. A lot of time my team has been sitting with the DS team, which is data science team, and understand the capability of this AI, and you have to work with those constraints. If something is the feature that ChatGPT cannot give, something that any LMS cannot give, I cannot do because this is not my LMS. I am not building my own LMS. So here little bit things changes is that you have a problem statement, but while working, constraint becomes the primary thing, because even if you challenge your developer, they cannot solve it. So there's no point challenging them. So know the constraint and learn how to work with that constraint. That is one art that UX designer has to figure out, that still have to make the best UX, but these challenges cannot change. Then still figure out that it's going to be compromised, but how it can be as less as possible. Try to make as wow as possible. That is one bigger challenge. We realize, like, we keep working on Maya. We kept saying that Maya lose memory. The moment you close the Maya, come back again, Maya has no memory about your last thing. So those are the stuff that maybe we cannot do, and we have to live with that, and we are waiting for such things. So the other stuff happens, and the biggest challenge is that you have to learn working with the constraint, and that is what we have done with all our features, all our AI features primarily. It starts with DS and UX and PM discussion where you debate and understand constraint, and then you go into solutioning mode. So that is one thing was a big challenge, and way of working got changed.
And how do you build trust in the consumer when they're using these new tools?
One important thing what I was talking about initially, that everyone is working on the AI feature that people will love, but they're not asking user that hey, do you want AI? Looks like I want to give you AI because AI has come. The most important thing is that maybe understand your user first, know the need first. If that is there, put it there. So if you think that the person will come to your app, there'll be one feature called something, and they will tap on that, they will start the journey from there. You are in a wrong way. User will not go to that way because they are not here to just completely exploratory mode. A lot of time users are very much into transactional mode. I have come for a very certain task in my back of my mind, and I know I want to do this, I'll do this. So if you want to implement AI to build the trust, add AI in the journey. So if you want someone to search, don't have a different search for AI search. Implement your AI into current search only. Like, look at Google. When you search in Google right now something, there's a Google result and there's a side में Gemini result. Okay. If they would have asked you in the start, hey, do you want to start with Google search or want to start with Gemini result? Of course, they would have a big change in the way user would have been adopting. But now, since I see both the result, if that Gemini things looks interesting, maybe next time I'll try that more. So don't try to introduce a new journey for the user. Don't take them to a journey. You go into their journey and tell them, hey, this is interesting stuff. Do you want to see? So that is one big thing we realized, that never expect a user to start your journey with AI. Understand your journey, put AI into their journey, and then you'll see the magic.
I'm so glad you've shared a Google Gemini example. It always makes me proud when people actually quote us. Looking ahead, what are some of the most exciting future possibilities that you see for AI, but in like fashion at Myntra?
I think we do explore a lot. We have even a kind of a innovative pod who keep exploring the stuff, and we keep dumping a lot of stuff because a lot of time we over innovate and things are not possible. It happens. So we have been exploring few things, like, just for example, we see size and fit is a challenge so far still. Even if you have a lot of stuff, I see people still feel challenged that even I am awesome in my, I am okay that I wear mango top of M size, but the moment I go to W, I see that M is not fitting. So how do I help my user to get the right fit? still somehow we don't have a right solution, and I'm exploring what all is possible with the help of AI. That is one thing, because it's something about physically, and of course a lot of time we thought that we'll ask the user that tell me your actual size measurement and all that will give you, and the reality is that people users
They
are
won't take
lazy. Users are not going to give you, or users will put input something, anything they will put, and then they will expect the right result, which is not possible. So don't expect the user. So we have to figure out what there. And the second thing is that we are planning to explore, and I think in fashion world, people should explore that how will this product look on me? If maybe can I have my avatar? Can I have my AI model where I see that if I'm looking at this T-shirt, how will this look at me so that I am pretty confident before I go for checkout? So a
But
lot of other
hasn't that
stuff.
already like come with Amazon? Like when you point the Amazon, if you're buying a piece of furniture, it will say show to your room
Yes.
and it will
with
tell you how it will look.
yes,
Good.
with the help of AI, I think Amazon, even this IKEA has been trying this stuff, because there the thing is like you want to see that this furniture will fit in my this corner or not, and you want to
Right.
kind of imagine that. Similar stuff a lot of people have done for shoes as well. You can put your camera like this and you can see in your feet that your how this shoe is looking on your feet. You can explore, these things are available already. Even we are exploring something of that sort as well. So I think this is available, but at least still the result are not wow. And the problem with Myntra is that being number one in the market, I cannot go with something suboptimal. If
That's true.
something is not wow in terms of experience, I cannot blame some other tool that they don't have the capability. Maybe I have to figure out that when the capability will come, then go live. Till then, keep experimenting. So yeah, that's where we are.
And I'm going to end this segment with what advice would you give to aspiring designers, product students who are now working on AI driven design?
I think this is something not for just for the AI. It's for again any new tool coming. You will have to go very deeper, understand how you are going to use that tool. There are a lot of tools coming, as I was saying earlier, that learn the tool. You have to learn how these new tools are coming. Every day you'll see some new AI tool is coming. Few are very famous, like maybe ChatGPT, Midjourney, and Copilot and all, but there's thousands of tool which is available in the market. You must be the person who has to go and understand all those tools, try out those tools. Those are not very costly. Even if it's costly, please spend some time and explore the paid version and understand how you can make your world faster, how you can make yourself efficient. So there could be two things. One, you work on yourself, you make yourself faster with the help of AI efficiency. Work on your research that you are doing in 10 days, do in 2 days with the help of AI. Design which is obvious, why you're designing, pick things from somewhere, then start from maybe 70% so that you are faster. So work on yourself, work that how you can be efficient with the help of AI. That is the most important part. Learn the tool, and then also think about that if I use these AI tools, how can I make the user's life better? So these are two things I feel overall: make yourself efficient or make your users world very much faster, help them, and whatever tool is in that route, learn all those, explore all those. Don't just see, download, try, use, and then say it's working, not working. So try as many as tool possible, learn all those, and then only you'll have your own point of view that it's good, bad, whatever.
So, listeners, if you want to know what is Alok's secret tool, just comment tool in the comment box below, and then we will share that tool with all of y'all soon. Thank you, Alok, once again for coming on to Feature Bites from Behind the Feature. If you all have liked this episode, please like, subscribe, and comment. And if you have any questions for Alok, please feel free to drop in. He has launched this new book. We're going to link it in the description below. Go on Amazon and order it today. Thank you so much, Alok.
Thanks, Diksha. Thank you so much.